Hello and welcome to another 2-minute tutorial for InDesign Creative Cloud. In this tutorial what we're going to do is take a look at two items. We're going to look at pages and more specifically the master page, and we're going to take a look at layers. So we can see here we have 3 layers. So what are master pages? Master pages are basically templates used within a document to allow you to place items that are going to be on every page. So let's say, for example, a good example would be for folios or page numbers. So what we're going to do is actually put page numbers on this master page, and they will show up then on any page that uses that master page. So as an example, we are on master page A, and if we take a look at our document, we see that we have master age pay is applied. A is applied. We can have more than one master, so you can have a B master, A master, as many as you want. I would advise maybe 2 or 3 is a great idea. After that, it kind of gets a little crazy. And besides, you don't want to put too much on your master page, because if you do want to change certain things, it starts affecting everything. So let's go to our master page A, and we're going to go through and we're going to zoom up and we're going to create a folio. All we need to do is actually take the text tool, and if we see we have a locked pencil, it's telling me that I cannot use that because I am on my picks and I have it turned off. So I'm going to turn them all on, and I'm going to put it on my grid layer, or am I going to create a new layer on top of that, and I'm going to call that page numbers. And we can see here that this layer prints, and we're going to show it, so we're okay there. For page numbers, all we have to do is actually now take our text tool and draw our box, our text box. And in there we're going to use, let's just see if we can find what we're looking for. And I'm going to use something called Dynamo. So I'm using the font Dynamo. I'm going to make it 14 point, which is pretty big. And I'm going to go through and say under type, I'm going to insert a special character. And I am going to insert a marker for the current page number. And if you see, it will say the letter A because we are on the master page. So I can zoom back now, and I can do that by going to zoom out, command minus or control minus, or I can use quick keys and say command option 0, and that will show me my whole double page spread. I'm going to select that text box, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to place it on the other side. And it lines up. And we can now see we have a left hand and a right hand page number. So very quickly, let's just lock that temporarily. So we can lock and unlock is the same as turn layers on and off. We go back to our document. We'll now see that we have the page 2 and page 3. If I add any more pages, that folio will be added into the document. So now that we have our folios, if we take a look at it, well, the left page looks really good, and the right page doesn't look all that great. So what we want to do is we want to adjust that. We want to create either a style, or in this case maybe we just want to actually change the size of, or change the alignment of it to flush right. So we go back into our master and we double click on that. Oh, remember we have to unlock, and we double click it, and we go up into our control bar at the top, and we go along the side, and we'll see that we have alignment settings here. Flush left, centered, flush right. This is towards the spine, and this is away from the spine. So we're going to use actually away from the spine. And if you see, it actually changed that to the outside of that page. We're going to go back, and on the side we're going to do the exact same thing and say, you know what, send it away from the spine. And no change on this side, but we're going to see how this works later on. Okay, so we've adjusted that. We can go back to our document, and we now have created page numbers. Every time we drag on, we will get, or drag a new page or create a new page, it will get those page numbers. So we're going to stop for now, and in our next tutorial we're going to actually go through and place some images.